Hi, it's Kim, and I'm back with more messages from Spirit. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's good to see you. Let's get started with some messages. I'm going to start out with The Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. Here we go. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So, King of Swords is the king that gets his business taken care of. He takes charge. He is a true ruler, a leader. Swords is the suit of the mind, of thinking. Let's see what's on the king's mind today. That wanted to come out. Oh, I can't believe it. It's the Patience card again. So my collective, you guys are some impatient people. This is my fifth recording, and each time patience has come out in some form. So that's the first card out. It's called Temperance, but it has to do with having patience regarding a new beginning. All right, let's see what else we get. That's pretty wild. Patience has to do with, as I say, patience. It's also alchemizing. This angel, she's got 2 cups, and she's pouring water from one cup to the other. The next card out is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is, I always go straight for the money. It's the happy family life where things are going well, everything is secure, safe. You see the happy couple in the background, like the grandfather holding the baby and the golden retriever, which was a dog I used to have. And we had a happy, very happy home life. So finances in order, family in order, everything is going well and smoothly. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So we had before the king, who's to take charge. This is definitely, he's the king of kings. Well, he's the king of all kings in the tarot deck. Let's see what's next. Okay. Next card out is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man has to do with seeing things from a different perspective. So whatever you are going through or dealing with at this time, there's time for you to kind of kick back and start to look at things differently. See if you could come up with a different route or a different way of doing things. And the bottom of the deck after that is the Ten of Swords, which is painful ending. Okay, so we have Temperance so far, which is the patience, becoming balanced. And then the Ten of Pentacles, the happy family life where things are going smoothly. And then there's a need to see things differently, a need to do things differently, a need to see people differently. Let's see what we get next. The next card out is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is another mind card. Someone's in their mind. They're at a crossroads. There's a need to make a decision or a desire to not make a decision, just wanting to stay exactly where you are. You see, this person has a blindfold on as well. It's going across the heart. Maybe someone's heart is closed down to something and they need to see things from a different perspective in an effort to keep this happy family life going. They need to have patience with themselves, perhaps. And then we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And Six of Wands speaks of success. It can also be a card where someone is in their ego, like look at me kind of thing. And maybe someone doesn't want to see that aspect. And then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, she is higher wisdom. She's inner wisdom. She has all of the secrets, but she doesn't talk about it. She knows She knows what's going on. She, mm, she is the counterpart to the magician. She has a lot of knowledge that she does not, knowledge from other realms as well, higher knowledge, not just earthly knowledge, but spiritual knowledge as well. Interesting. And the bottom of the deck is Two of Pentacles, and that's a card of juggling or trying to juggle to get back into balance with something. Very interesting. At the center of all of this is the Hanged Man. Well, that wanted to come out. And now we have the Five of Pentacles, which is a feeling of being left out in the cold. Let's get some more. See where this is taking us. This is pretty interesting. Okay, so being left out in the cold is touching on the happy home life and the need for temperance, the need for patience. So maybe something, someone feels left out of maybe of a family dynamic. And maybe they just need to have more patience with themselves. After that is the Nine of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled. And that's coming after the Five of Pentacles. And then this wanted to pop out. That's the Ace of Pentacles. That is a new beginning. That is a new beginning, and with earthly things like, you know, money. I always start with money because it is a pentacle. Things tangible, you know, cars, homes, things like that. So someone's wishes are going to be fulfilled and possibly take them out of this energy. Let's keep going, see what else we get. And underneath that deck, after that card, is the Star, which is another kind of card of alchemy. You see, she's got the two buckets, but she's like replenishing almost the earth. The Star is, I don't know, can I show her? Yes, she's covered. The Star is hopes and like wishes coming true. It's a hopeful card, and it's a healing card because she's in the water. Water is very healing. So whatever is going on where this person is not trying to see, they need to have a new perspective of what's going on, but it looks like someone is refusing to see. This person here, you see the light around his head. He's becoming enlightened, and I think that's a crow. That's a crow on the tree, and crows are about communication. So maybe this person is knowing that they need to look at things differently, but is not willing to make that move, to make that decision, to look at things differently. You know, maybe they're so set in their ways, but they know they should. Because remember, this is that higher wisdom. This is like listening to your intuition. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do, but you're refusing to look at it. Okay. And this could be regarding a way of making money, because this is how it's laying on my table, with this new beginning laying on top of these two cards. There's a need to look at things differently, but also a desire to not. Okay, let's get these back in order. I'm going to finish laying these cards out. I don't want to hold things up. But there is hope, and there is luck involved in this. Somebody's luck is going in their favor. Let's see what else we get here. And we have the Empress. Oh, that's coming out. The Empress, she's always pregnant. She is abundant. She is the queen of all the queens in the deck, in the tarot deck. She's a very desirable woman. She's beautiful. Everything she needs, she has right there with her. It's a gorgeous card. But she's like nature, like Mother Gaia. And then this came out too. This is the Nine of Wands. And that is the card of being the wounded warrior. You know, fighting those battles, doing all you can do. You know, almost on your last leg, but you're still standing. You're still not gonna give up. The sun is rising behind them. It's like the battle is almost over and you're still standing. You are victorious, or you will be victorious. You just have to keep going. Let's see what else we have. And then there is that scary one, the Tower. The Tower is, whoa, excuse me. The Tower. That's foundations falling down, coming down. The universe is saying, okay, you can't do this anymore. You're rolling on a bad foundation. Things are gonna crumble anyway. I'm gonna take this away from you because you're not listening to your inner wisdom. That's the High Priestess. You're deciding to block out the knowledge that you've gleaned from going into the Hanged Man and looking at it differently. You see what you need to do, but you refuse. And once you continue down a path that is like just not going to work out, you notice how things always fall apart. Well, this is the universe. They're the ones that take it down. But it's a good thing because it wasn't going to stand anyway. This is just like helping you along the way. Time to rebuild, time to do something differently. Okay. So that came out here. Time, yeah, do things differently. Time to plant new seeds with the Seven of Pentacles. He's planted his seeds. The bushes are starting to bloom pentacles. He has to wait for this crop to, you know, finish growing. You can't like plant a seed and say, okay, come back the next day and say, where's my plant? You have to wait. It's a card of patience, letting things grow. But you are abundant. There is abundance here. Your wishes will be fulfilled, but you're going to have to do things a little differently. And then we have the Devil. That is card. It could be of obsession. It's a darker energy. It's coming out on top of. It could be have to do with the mind, that, you know, things are working your mind to where because you're in your mind with the Two of Swords. You're not wanting to make a move. Like you think that something won't happen, or you want it to happen a certain way, and you're trying to force it. You're doing whatever you can to make things happen. And that can bring out a darker energy in some people too, when they just force issues, things that shouldn't be, and they know, with the Empress again, that they shouldn't be. But you force the issue, you become obsessed with it. It just has to go this way, or it can't go at all. And that's going on top of the Wounded Warrior, standing your ground, trying to make things happen, and the Tower, which foundations that aren't sturdy, that need to go. This is an obsession to keep it by any means necessary. Keep it up. But it's a faulty foundation. And next to the Tower is the Seven of Pentacles, where you plant the new seeds to get something new going. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords, which is the card of healing. You have to heal that energy. You have to come out of that. You got to kick back, be quiet for a minute, and actually think about it. Think about what you're doing. I wonder what this is all about. I'm definitely going to clarify this. It's not bad energies. It's like a stubborn energy. A stubborn energy in you. It's almost like, you know, your mom always used to say, you know better. You know better. But you're insisting. Oh, and the star came out. So there is hope in this situation. There is hope. But you got to do what you have to do. There's no getting around this, because universe is going to take this apart for you anyway. And the last card out is the Fool. The Fool is taking that leap of faith. You need more faith in this. So obviously, what you set out to do is not the way to go. Universe is saying, no, stop, don't do it. If you want that pentacle, if you want that happy home life, you have to do things in a different way. It's almost like, as far as the Five of Pentacles feeling left out, like this might have worked for everybody else, but it's just not in the plans for you. That's not going to fulfill your wishes. The way you're going is not going to fulfill wishes. Okay, this popped out too. And the Death card. No one's gonna die, but this situation is gonna die. It's coming to an end, and it's not like the Ten of Swords where that's a painful ending. This is a show enough ending. There's no going back. There's nothing you can do. The universe blew it up with the Tower, and they're ending it with this Death card. And that was an extra card that popped out, and it's a major, so I'm sitting it here for future reference. And at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles, which is reciprocity, equal give and take. So I see that there is a card here, the Five of Pentacles, where someone is feeling left out, like they're not getting enough. Something isn't happening in their favor as far as reciprocity. That's what they feel, but it looks like their wishes are or can be fulfilled, but you got to take the blindfold off, and you got to open up your heart so you can see what is actually going on. So you can see, you're not trying to see how it is that you can become bountiful. This is how they're laying on my desk. They're like this. That's the Empress. She is abundant. She has, I mean, everything. I mean, she's pregnant, so she's fertile. This is like, she's like fertile ground. Anything you want, you can have. And then you've got the Ace, a new beginning. It could be a new beginning financially, but it's something in the 4D, something tangible, something, you know, that you can hold in your hands or walk into or drive or whatever your particular situation is. There is this possibility for it, but there are some things you have to let go first. You have to let certain things go. Now I've lost this. Here we go. She was here. Yeah. So once you let things go, start looking at things differently. Your family life, or whatever it is you're trying to build, is going to, it's going to be abundant. You can bring the abundance into your situation by letting go of the obsession, the need to do things one particular certain way. You know, I mean, this whole read looks like someone is being very stubborn. They're not having patience with themselves. And they have a fear of being left out. Like, everybody else is doing this, why can't I do it like this? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to see it any other kind of way. And you know that there is another way to do it. You're just not willing to do it. You're not willing to plant those seeds so you can be abundant. You can have the abundance and the healing. But I see, after all of this, first card out is the Temperance. A need to have patience with yourself and the situation, because that's going on top of the Five of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold, or fear of being left out of something. You know, you want your wishes fulfilled and you're standing your ground, but it's almost an obsessive type of feel to it. Like it can't happen any other way other than the way I say I want it to happen. And that's not the way. That's not the way. You cannot go into this being obsessive. You have to take your time. Let things grow. Plant your seeds. Let things grow. Let go. Let go. Let's get some clarifiers on this. I am going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot for clarifiers on this by Mystic Moon. I love Mystic Moon. All right. Do I just want messages? Show me what this Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? I'm gonna get clarification on these tough energies. I'm gonna start with the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Spirit, show me what you want us to see. I'll get a shuffle in here. Yeah, it looks like your wishes can be fulfilled. You just gotta let go. Yeah, see, for the Five of Pentacles, you got the Defenses card. That's you know, being territorial, holding your ground, not willing to move. This polar bear is on frozen, solid ground. You know, it's just like, ugh. And even this one, the one I'm clarifying it, this is a frozen terrain. That's frozen terrain. But this bear is blocking off everything. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to feel like I'm being left out. But this has got to be the way. This is the way I've got to do it. And you got to let that go. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. That's that slow and steady progress. So things are going to go the way they're going to go. The universe is letting you know it's going to do its thing with or without you. So it's probably a good idea to get on that boat with the universe and get ready for it, because it's going to happen. Things are going to be torn down for the sake of being rebuilt. Any other cards on the Five of Pentacles? Any other messages for the Five of Pentacles? What is the fear, the main fear? Soul searching, the Hermit. Yeah, you need to go within and see that new perspective. Look at things differently. There's a choice you've got to make. You have to go within, figure out what it is you need to do. This is one of the things. You've got to drop this energy, not attitude. This energy, you've got to drop the energy of, I'm not going to budge. I'm at a crossroads and this is where I'm going to stay until I get my way. You got to make that choice. Of course, this is the Lovers. And in a love reading, that would be beautiful. But in this, it's a choice that you have to make. And one of those choices is you got to let down your defenses and look at things differently. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Ace of Wands, breakthrough, clarity. Show me, what do they need to see? Show me what the Hangman is trying to tell us. What does the Hangman want us to know? Why is the Hangman here? Five of Wands. Hangman, seeing things differently. We get the Five of Wands, which is conflict and competition. So that's kind of like what I saw. It's like everybody else is doing it this particular way. This is the way I want to do it. I wanted to be like everybody else. That's what I'm getting. I have to do it the way everybody else is doing it. And by it not working for me in that way, I feel like I'm being left out. Why can't I get it like this? Maybe, who knows? Maybe these other people, they did something a little underhanded. Who knows? I don't know. You know. but you can't get it. Maybe you're thinking that you can get this easier, that the work does not have to be put in, or something like that. You want your wishes fulfilled without the struggle, and you're obsessed with having it that way, but it's only going to cause more conflict for you. All right. Let me see what, let me see the Tower. What's happening with the Tower energy? Spirit, show us what the Tower is trying to tell us. What does the Tower want to say? High Priestess. The Tower, and and this is double confirmation, because you already got the High Priestess. She's saying, I said what I said. You know what you need to do. This is what's going to happen. Whatever it is that you're sticking to your guns on, you got to drop your guard a bit. You got to let that go. That's not the way to do it. Whatever it is you're trying to do, it's not the way. The High Priestess knows. She knows what's going on. And like I said, it's double confirmation. So you can't be hard-headed. You have to do what it is you're supposed to be doing in this situation. Or it just ain't gonna go. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. If you do what you know you're supposed to be doing, there's nothing but happiness. What does it say? Illumination and growth. You can move forward from that point. You can get what it is you're after, be it person, place, or thing, because at the center of this read is the Pentacles. You've got the happy family life, everything going smoothly. Of course I want to see the Devil energy. Why is the Devil energy here, Spirit? Show me the Devil energy. Seven of Pentacles, re-evaluation. So, Seven of Pentacles, that's double confirmation on that. That's planting the seeds. Now, these are two separate decks. Each of them contains 74 cards. For these, and Queen of Pentacles, another nurturer. She's the next mother, just like how the Empress is. But back to my point, Seven of Pentacles again. Reevaluate what it is you're trying to do. Plant your seeds and let them grow within their own time. Do things in the timing that the universe has for you. Don't try to push through. It's not going to work. Whatever it is you're trying to get going, it's not going to work. If you try to trying to push through without the work, that can't be. This is another different type of read. Let me see, what other hard energy is there in here? Well, we know we did that. I want to see the Fool. What is the Fool trying to tell us? No, not the Fool. Let's do the Devil. Why is the Devil here? Show me the Devil. Let's get some more confirmation, because I don't think whoever needs this is really giving a care about what I'm saying. Because as I look down right at that Two of Swords, where they're at the crossroads, this is stubborn. Somebody here is super stubborn. Woo. So stubborn the cards won't come out. Oop. Five of Cups, old wounds. Anything else? Bottom of this, it's the nurturing again. Queen of Pentacles. So, clarifying the Devil, we have the Hierophant, which is teaching and learning. And I'm thinking there's a need for you to like maybe take some classes or get with someone that is doing what it is you want to do, and have them like give you some advice. And then we have King of Cups, emotional mastery. That's the king that he has a lot of emotions. He doesn't easily show them. And then we have Five of Cups, which is old wounds. So these three together, wow, okay. Old wounds, Five of Cups. That's Five of Cups is regret. Regretting something regarding emotions. And with the Hierophant, and we do have the Lovers out here, which I said was a choice. High Priestess, something blowing up on top of that. That was a clarifier on the Tower. So that's a foundation that is being blown up. King of Cups, emotional mastery. Someone is coming into mastery of their emotions, and they're seeking some advice that apparently they're not listening to. So that is going over the Devil, which was the Obsession card. Is this a relationship? Nurturing. Ace of Cups. That's Cup of Love. The Devil, more obsession. Ace of Wands, new beginning. So there's something here that someone's trying to accomplish. They're trying to go about it, obviously, in a way that is not going to work. It's almost like you'll be spinning your wheels going about it this way. And if you continue, it's going to bring up some old wounds. Something that you've been through before, like a cycle repeating, possibly. And the King of Cups tries to control his emotions. Sometimes, well, hides his emotions. And then the Hierophant, which has to do with relationships, marriage, teaching and learning, you know, things about the Bible, you know, laws. I think I'm going to hang with the law. There is something that someone should be doing that they refuse to do. Like they don't want to do it the right way. I'm going to clarify the Fool. We've got to bring this together. Six of Pentacles. Equality. Equal give and take. Someone is trying to not be reciprocitous in a situation. Like there's something that someone is doing and maybe they're not going to be fair about it. Something from returning from the past. Six of Cups. Someone returning from the past. Something that you cared about returning from the past. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the Equal Give and Take. Another Fool card. The Fool. The Fool is clarifying the Fool with equal give and take, and the Star coming into alignment. Once you take this leap of faith and do things in a reciprocal manner, like if somebody's due something, you need to cough it up and give them their due. Like maybe someone is trying to achieve something. They know they need to be doing it one way, possibly a correct way, a fair and just way with the Hierophant. but they feel like they would be happier if they didn't do it that way and did it their own way. But that reward will be very short-lived because you've got the Tower and you've got the Death card. Tower's going to blow that right out the water. And on top of that, there is the High Priestess again saying, you knew better. You know that's not what you're supposed to do. But there's an obsession to do it the way maybe others have done it. If others can do it this way, why can't I? They got away with it. Why can't I? Because you're not supposed to. You got to let this go. You got to let that go. That's not going to work. All right. So enough of that. I hope this resonates. I've never had a reading like this, but I guess I've never done collective readings where I'm getting so many energies in at a time. So now I'm going to get a couple messages from the Moonology Oracle deck by Yasmin Boland. Let's see what this has to say. Just messages. We're going to pop a few out because I am at 36 minutes. This was an interesting read. So there's something that someone wants to do. They geared up for it, and they know that this is going to be exactly what they need for their little family or whatever it is they're trying to do, or whoever they're providing for, possibly, because that is a family card with the Ten of Pentacles. But they got to watch the seeds that they're planting. They've got to do this in the proper way. Okay. Get a couple messages from the Moonology Oracle deck. See what comes out there. Surrender to divine. It's the full moon. Surrender to divine. I think that goes back to the higher wisdom. You know what it is you need to be doing. You know what it is. And look at the bigger picture at the bottom of the deck. And you can see, it seems like that always catches my eye. That's card of Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, and Sagittarius, that is the sign of, you know, getting out there, going for what you want. You know, they're always on the move, always, you know, here and there. Yeah, I've got a few friends that are Sagittarians, and they get out there, they get their stuff done. They do what they need to do. But sorry, it's getting a phone call. Yeah. So surrender to divine and look at the bigger picture before you go further. You know what it is you're supposed to be doing here. You know what it is. And obviously, whatever endeavor you're about to go into is probably not the best move to make. It's going to get blown up. I don't know in what manner, but in my heart, I feel like you need to rethink it. You really need to rethink whatever it is you're about to embark on. Ooh, it's hot. I'm getting hot in here. All right. Last message. I'm going to get a little guidance card from Spirit. See what Spirit has to say in closing. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So maybe you're trying to do something really quickly so you can take care of others. You know, you've seen it done before. Other people have done it. And you want to do it that way as well. But you have to take care of yourself. If this is not going to pan out well for you, you need to let it go. You need to let that go. Take that blindfold off. Put those swords down. Open up your heart. and keep moving. Don't sit there. Don't sit there and stagnate trying to figure out how to get it that way. Bottom of the deck, surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. All right, so that was an interesting reading. Again, I've never had one like that before, but hey, it's first time for everything. I'm ready. All right, well, thank you for stopping in again. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see me again, subscribe. Hit that like button. That helps my videos to get out to everybody else, other people that may need the messages. So until next time, take care. Love you.